cable car system that skiers have used for years in Rio is also serving people who live in the slums. Some say it's helping to reduce violence in poverty-stricken neighborhoods. Bloomberg's Cecilia Tornaghi has more live from Sao Paulo. Cecilia, you're going to have to explain this one to me.
Well, Rio de Janeiro is actually taking a page from Medellin, Colombia, where they did set up the same system, and they actually saw a drastic reduction in violence in these neighborhoods because criminal gangs usually control the access to these areas, the poverty-stricken areas where criminal gangs have a field day in controlling not only access but in building their headquarters. So making access easier to these areas actually had an impact on the criminality and also on the economic activity in this neighborhood. In Rio de Janeiro, they're spending $130 million. It's a system by a ski lift maker, Poma, a French company, that is going to benefit some 85,000 people on this community. It's the same community that actually grabbed the headlines last year when the army had to use tanks to invade it and take it back from the control of drug lords. So these people now that have to take about 1 hour from the train station to go up their communities, 23% of the access to this community is by stairs, actually, not streets. So even if they had a motorbike or a car, they couldn't get home anyways. They had to go on foot about 1 hour, and the same trip on the cable car system, 16 minutes. It's a 2-mile system each way, and it is public transportation. It links with the urban train system, and it takes them but some 465 feet above ground. It's actually a dazzling view as well. They hope to bring tourists to this area, which could further help reduce crime and give options to these communities as well. They want to put this system in other areas in Rio as well. Pacifying the city is part of the strategy, of course, because Rio is set to welcome the World Cup and the Olympics in 2016. So bringing peace to a crime-ridden city that has this image worldwide is a major strategy for Rio's government, and they're working on that. This community alone has a $450 million investment that includes this transportation system, but also other services and as well as job training. And job training is something that Rio could use also because not only the Olympics and the World Cup, Rio is getting about another $100 billion in investments in petrochemical and oil exploration. So they need skilled workers to serve all these investments.
Cecilia, did they build the ski lifts just for this project?
Exactly. It's built from scratch in Rio de Janeiro just for that.